Hello everyone, it's me, the owner of this channel. I wanted to bring to you guys something that been stuck in my head for so long. When I first heard this song, I noticed the nostalgic chords with a lyric that had something behind waiting to be found, and explained a sort of sadness mixed with nostalgia. The backlash of the new game was huge, and was visible how hurt the whole fandom got because of it. So it was obvious that this song was also about this. I noticed that this music is in reality nothing more but a lament song for the FNAF franchise. A lament song is a music that shows grief, sadness and lament, of course. So how could this fit with? This comes from inside. Let's start by the lyrics.
How we could have known that was not gonna system. There was a pre-existing victim programmed to do nothing else.
How could us, the community, and Scott be stuck in a system that dictates what we can and cannot do? This applies to the sacrifice in own franchise to adapt for something more child-friendly.
Why feel so alone when we share so much wisdom?
The loneliness comes from the fact that many people feels like the games was completely abandoned by Scott. Even if the new game tries to piece the lore together, be easier to understand, but they just are putting more things in the lore that already ended.
But to set fire to the kingdom, burn it down till it burns.
Basically how the new game just destroyed all the legacy of the franchise and shows that it will not be like before.
Now this comes from the inside and stay there until you die.
And this is mostly about us, the love for the franchise. How it got so deep inside us, that even almost a decade later we still here for more, and the memories of it will be with us until our death.
Long time ago it was all for us, shall fill our wounds with a pound of salt.
At the start of the series, it was just a normal game to entertain us, and get a break from reality, fill our wounds with some scares till we laugh a bit later, and feel better and healed.
And your reason to justify scars you can't quantify, lock us inside the vault.
They just locked away all the franchise original work and purpose, because it won't be better than the original, no matter how the community got hurt by the new game.
Now this is your fault. Everything is a problem.
All this got bad by the person who is now leading the games, here's as if the older generation in animatronics was blaming the new game about the state of the franchise.
There was a poison in the air, disparities and eternal light.
There was drama happening that also pushed Scott away from the game, and made he truly want to retire. The despair of some fans, that our beloved franchise won't change, and is splitting up the community more and more.
You're losing it all. You've been blinded by stardom.
After the FNAF series got famous and big enough to do a big blow, Scott gave the direction of it to someone else, someone that got blinded by all the fame, and didn't cared about the work as much as Scott.
You think that you're alone, but we are waiting for you every night. You're mine.
Even after all this, nothing will end the games that already released. They're just there waiting for us to replay, and feel good as we used to when playing it all in the past. The community belongs to the original works, not to the incoming ones.
What you never want is now.
This is about basically who is leading the game, desiring to be the same thing that FNAF once was. About the melody of the music itself, I might not be the best to explain the musical theory behind it well, since it is something I am studying, but I watched some videos about the nostalgic effects some music have, and I will link them in description. But putting short and easy, it has some higher parts of the song, where the notes peak in other level of tones building in us a different feeling, and I think that when they did that this comes from inside. They decided to put just some few tones on the other scale, with more emotion on the voice than the rest of the song, giving us this sad and nostalgic feeling for the song. And since this music is about the way that the franchise took, it makes perfect sense to be sad and nostalgic. In the end, FNAF original lore already finished, and whatever comes later is just holding the name FNAF, but not being FNAF at all. But this toast means FNAF is dead. It will forever live inside us and will ever be around us. Can be just a fan game. Can be just YouTubers talking about it. FNAF will ever be inside of us. I love this franchise, and if you are here, I know you do too. It will never die and will forever be with us. Thank you, Scott, for making FNAF real, and thank you for watching. Keep hopes up. Because in the end, what remains of FNAF is us, the community, the fans. See ya.